It's Saturday, April 16th, and we're back. I'm back. First of all, happy birthday to my brother-in-law, the big 5'2"? 1. 51 years old. Happy birthday.
Have a delightful day.
Yes, have a delightful day, brother-in-law. Hey, I was gone all week, out of town, and project manager was the hero. We got how much snow? I left on
12 to 16 inches.
Yeah, I left last Sunday. I had to go out of town. Left on Sunday. Then on Tuesday, it started snowing and got something like 16 inches of snow here and blowing and drifting like crazy. So she had to shovel and snow blow out the driveway at the house. So she's my hero, and I owe her big time since I was not here for that. I came back just in time. It's a beautiful day. Everything's cleared out. So, all right. All that being said, not exactly sure what we're gonna do today. We've got all of those, can't see them, but got all them parts over there primed that go around the firewall, the boot cowl. All them skins are primed up where they're contacting or coming close to the fuselage cage. A couple things we need to do is we need to think about doing we need to do a mount for the transponder antenna that will be mount on the underside, but it'll come out right there. Anything else we need to fabricate? Not that I can think of off the top of my head though. No. Thinking about interior stuff, starting to think about that. And I got some samples from SCS Interiors. They do aircraft interiors. Picked up some samples from them to see what that stuff would look like in the airplane, and just trying to decide what we're going to do. We already have a vinyl material that we're going to be doing in the baggage compartment, the aft and the forward baggage. We've got that settled, but we're gonna want to have a floor covering in this floor here at the front, where that's where the rudder pedals are going to go on each side, and then this will actually be closed out here. So we really just need floor covering for this area here. Kind of thinking, what did you say? You
back.
That one?
Nope. Nope.
That one?
Nope.
This one?
Nope.
This
There.
one? Well, this is the wool one though. This is really thick. It's a kind of a heavy thick, but I suppose that would be long wearing.
Long wearing, either that one or that back one.
The back one.
Because it won't show dirt.
And this is a lighter nylon. That's a wool. This is nylon. This is significantly less cost than that, and you have to buy, minimum purchase is a yard from SCS Interiors. Also might contact them to see about just having a custom carpet made for that front part. Send them all the dimensions and probably a drawing and stuff, and they can make those, but I don't know. So that's another thing we gotta start thinking about working on, but I'm not working on, but try to stay ahead of the game on that. What else? So yeah, honestly, I'm not sure what we're gonna get doing. We're gonna probably look at a couple things here and see what's what, and yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Hey, something I'm thinking about, that we're thinking about, trying to decide, is the next step in the instructions. We put the boot cowl skins, we rivet the boot cowl skins together on the cage, and it says to not rivet the actual boot cowl into the tabs of the, well, it wouldn't be that one, but you don't, they say to not rivet the tabs because you have to remove the boot cowl to paint it if you're going to paint at this point. So the question is, if we're not painting it right now, we're not planning on, we're going to fly it through phase 1 probably a year or so, and then we'll get it painted. So can we go ahead and rivet that boot cowl in at this point once we get that far? I'm kind of looking in the book, and it's kind of hard for me to tell, but so anyways, just throw that out there. We're not going to do that today, but just something we're thinking about. Oh yeah, and this is another thing. So our kit shipped with a 9-row oil cooler, And I think the standard oil cooler now is 13 row. It's a higher capacity oil cooler. So I checked with Rans, and they said, Shelly said I could, she gave me the parts list of everything that need to come back, and they're saying that they'll just exchange this for me. So we'll see. I don't know how much, if they're going to charge us a restock fee or anything like that on this, but they indicated they just swap it out for us. So we'll see. Got this all packaged up here, going to send it back and get a different oil cooler. All right, came up with an idea for the transponder antenna mount. I'm just going to do a antenna doubler mount here, and we're doing this, it's going to be 3.5. Is that what we decided?
Finished?
Yeah, finished.
3x.
3.5 by 5.5. Or 3 by 5. 3 by 5.5. We're making this 3 by 5.5, and I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do a box on here, a box bend, and so we'll see if we can get that to work out. So I've got this measured out to 6.5 by 4, so we've got extra room to do a bend on that. The sheet won't fit in my shear, so I'm just going to use some hand shears. I'll rough cut this out, and then I'll trim it down with that with that.
Question.
Yes.
Does the file work better when you make that face?
Yes. That's how tools work. If you don't make a face, they don't work. Okay, making progress on this transponder antenna mount. We've got the holes done for that, and now we've got our rivet holes marked and center punched. So we're going to do 3 across on each end, and then 2 in the middle. So we've got 10 rivets on there. So I'm going to pilot drill these with a number 40, and we're going to put it in the fuselage on the skin. We'll transfer drill and cleco those in, and then when we have this all clecoed in, then we'll final size these up to a number 30 for the rivets. I survived the snowpocalypse out here. Actually ended up with quite a bit of snow, but it was really dry, so the snow dump isn't very big. There's just that snow there. But looks like we're on a warming trend now. I'm gonna get all this snow melted out of here pretty soon. Okay, we're done for today. And you saw we talked earlier about trying to decide what we were going to do today, and then we obviously decided to do the antenna doubler for the transponder antenna. So we've got that, got those drilled out. We got that doubler built, and it is hanging on the shelf and drying. We got done with that, got it primed, ready to go, and what else? We did those carpet sample things, but that's for a little ways in the future. But anyway, anything else? That was what we spent our time doing today. It was pretty much that. So I don't think we're going to be up tomorrow. I think we're going to take the day off. And well, yeah. So hey, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and that's it for now.